Hello everyone, and welcome to Cloud Native Media number 4. That's good, it's good. We're back here. It's number 4. That's one more than the UK's had prime ministers since we started. So for better or worse, and it's been, it was last time we were talking about how hot it was, and now it's just getting cold and wet and miserable, isn't it? But we're all here having fun with some nice pizzas and beers, which is great. I got robbed. Anyone been robbed? It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? And no. Well, prep your phone recovery plan for when you get robbed. That's my tip on that. And who's been here before? Who's here last time? Yeah. What do you think of the new layout? And who's the first time you're here? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Well, as ever, this is the only time ever in the world that we get the same group of people in the same room at the same time. So, after we've done the talks, you've got an opportunity to meet and greet and network and all the rest of it. So tonight we've got Chris from Google Cloud, who's going to talk about some networking stuff. And we've also got David, our very own David O'Dwyer, who's going to do a live demo. That's going to be fun, isn't it? With the demo gods. Praise the demo gods. We have a code of conduct. I'll leave you to read it. It's a serious thing. Thank you very much. So organisers, David and I, as I say, we've been here since June, doing we're up to number 4. Maybe every time we do another one, we'll get a new Prime Minister. Who knows? So there we go. Sponsors, David, do you want to talk about Livewire?
Hi, I'm David, Director of Livewire. We help people with their cloud native infrastructure problems. If you have any questions after the meetup, please let me know.
Super. And Arkiva, Mike. Who's going to talk about Arkiva?
I don't know what to say. We're Arkiva. This is the office we're in.
A traditional infrastructure company trying very hard to do some cloud native stuff, as Greg put it last time. Fantastic. Russell, do you want to do a quick talk about TechX?
I can say a couple of things. That's fine. We sponsor this meetup because we care about the cloud. We spend all our time getting things in and out of the cloud, moving it around, and there's plenty left to do. And this is one of the only places, I think, in London where we can just openly talk about all parts of the broadcast chain and streaming and ingest acquisition. So all ideas are on the table. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And as you may have seen, we have a little bit of support from Google tonight as well. We've got a couple of Google people here, and it's great to have you along with us. Social media, like, follow, subscribe, post. You know the drill. We're up to 115 or something subscribers on YouTube. Wow! Maybe we'll get to 120 next week. Who knows? But if you can join and subscribe, that would be great. Obviously, we're here with crap jokes and everything. If you can't make it in person, you can watch it on YouTube. Yeah, I know. It's exciting stuff, isn't it? All right. Community diary. We've got the usual stuff. It's all been moving around because of these strikes. Everyone's been moving their meetups. Next week we've got HashiCorp London. We've got, and then the week after we've got DevOps Exchange, which is a great meetup that doesn't happen as often as it used to, but it's always a good one to go to. We've got a Kubernetes meetup, AWS User Group UK, Cloud Native London, which is actually we're clashing with them tonight as well. They do the first Wednesday of the month. That's a good one to go to if we're not on, obviously. We're talking about maybe having a pub meet for Cloud Native Media in December. We'll see how that comes off. We've got the World Cup happening in December. It's really complicated to find a date that works, but that's a Monday evening, the 12th of December. So if you want to stick that in your diary, we might do a pub meet without any talks, or we'll figure something out for that night. And then we'll be back properly on the 25th of January. Again, tube strikes happen, train strikes happen. The world has lots of crazy stuff going on at the moment, so who knows? But that's the kind of date we're thinking of at the moment. Always subject to change. Conferences, we've got the DPP thing happening, AWS reInvent, which I think somebody said last time only your boss goes to. That's probably fair. The Broadcaster Media Awards on the 1st of December and NAB next year. Not sure if anybody's going to go to that, but who can afford a trip to Las Vegas these days, eh? But maybe there's some people watching on the live stream who are in Las Vegas who are going to go to that. That's brilliant. we can only dream. We can only dream. So after last time, we sent out a survey. Did anyone do the survey? No one did the survey. Okay. In fact, I've got to get a piece of paper that I put in my jacket because I thought I was going to be wearing my jacket. There we go. I've got to get a piece of paper, which we're going to come to in a second for the survey. So the first, we had a load of questions on the survey. You love the location. You're not so sure about the actual venue. Well, I kind of get that, but we did ask because we did see this bloke in the 1 ton. After last time, and we did ask on the survey, was that actually Keir Starmer? And 75% said yes. I'm not so sure myself, but maybe it's him. Sorry, a release. I think Vinny took the photo. He's at the back there. So congratulations on getting the cheeky photo. But what would it? Who thinks that was him? Just from the picture? No. I think there we go. We also asked, would you travel to a future cloud-native media? To be fair, there were different options for this, but Elon Musk's secret base on the moon, and I spoke to Elon and he was disappointed. So, most of you didn't want to go. I mean, I'd be well up for a trip to the moon to go to one of these things. So there you go, and then we had some jokes. So. To be clear, these aren't my jokes. These are the jokes of the people who responded to the survey, and the fact that none of you have owned up to responding to the survey will become clear, or the reason for that will become clear. So we've got 3 jokes from the survey. One was, how do you store water? Cloud storage, and that's from Steve.
Don't read their names out.
Look.
Some Steve is going to have to spend the entire night saying, I'm Alan.
How many cloud engineers does it take to change a light bulb? I don't have an answer, but I think we need one to become a credible profession. And that's from none. And then the third one, which I think the only one worthy of anything, is I made a joke about clouds. It went over everyone's head. And that's from a non. So there you go. That's your jokes. Honestly, if we do another survey, we might do another survey. Please come up with something better than that. I think the lettuce actually is probably a better joke than any of them. What do you think? Lettuce or over your heads?
Lettuce continue.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's move on. Like it. Very good. So what's cloud native media? It's normally one of these things. Obviously. Sorry, guys. It's just that one at the bottom there. Yeah. Sometimes we say it's that. I think we're all here to debate what cloud native means, and we add some of this cloud native stuff to TV and radio. If you've got a classic radio set like that, good on you. It's probably worth a few quid on eBay these days. So that's what makes cloud native media. Oh yes, and then we got some news. Apparently, it came up as one of your favourite sections on the survey. So. So what's been happening in the news? Well, we don't need to go into any of that stuff, do we, really? Lettuces and all of that. We've already mentioned Prime Ministers 3 times. Don't need to talk about that. So Ofcom are marketing the cloud media. They're probing the cloud media market. Cloud market probe. This Ofcom survey consultation closes tomorrow. So if you want to respond to this, I'd get onto it quite quick tomorrow morning because it closes tomorrow. They want to check the competitiveness of the media cloud market in the UK. Fair enough. We've got HEVC support in Chrome, which was added quite quietly. These guys at BitMoving, you spotted this, very good. So that turned up in Chrome, which might be interesting for streaming services in months and years to come.
When are they adding DRM?
Oh, well, you see, it doesn't include DRM. It's true. It's good. Just announced yesterday, Netflix are going to do their ad-funded thing. So who's going to swap to the Netflix ad-funded model to save a couple of quid a month? No one. Okay. So apparently, for $4.99 a month, you'll be able to watch Squid Game with ads. I don't know what the ads will be for, but who knows? And the BBC's 100. They've got old episodes of The Young Ones on iPlayer at the moment in celebration of that, which is great. I love watching old episodes of The Young Ones. It's a brilliant show from the 80s. And Cloud Native News, David.
Thank you very much. First of all, does anyone want to buy a phone? No? Okay, cool. All right, sorry. You're going to just go on, you can click it. There's only one. So basically, there's only one bit of news, so I thought I'd leave it to this one because it's quite important. There's an OpenSSL vulnerability that's been reported yesterday. Everyone was given a heads up on it about a week ago, saying that there was going to be a highly critical vulnerability release for OpenSSL. And if we all remember, there was Heartbleed and other types of SSL issues that have caused a lot of panic for a lot of operations teams. Silver lining to this one is it did get downgraded from critical to high once they started to look at it in practice. When they started to look at it within the actual popular operating systems that run OpenSSL 3.0, they found that to actually be able to hit the vulnerability was quite difficult. So they moved it from critical to high. But what I will say is based on previous experience of these types of vulnerabilities, the first vector, it can get downgraded, but now people know about the vector. And so guaranteed there will be a lot of people looking at this particular type of vulnerability and seeing if that they can exploit it. The other positive for this news is, there's only one more, which is that it affects OpenSSL 3.0 or 3x, which is really new. Really new. For you guys, really, really new. And it affects Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 and Ubuntu 2004. But it will also affect a number of hardware devices, software. The OpenSSL library is used across a number of different types of utilities and processes and tooling. So it's probably worth ensuring your company, didn't finish the line, has a sort of bill of materials, has an idea, starts looking at the software that you're using and start looking at OpenSSL in particular. So it's worth having a look to see from your vendors, because there'll be a lot of vendor releases for updates and firmwares for your devices. So that's it for me.